Major, three-time national champion Michael Mosquita of Indonesia. Jose Juan Romero Hernandez, the referee from Spain. And we're underway. Both of these men going to Tokyo 2020. And this a rematch from the Indian Open International Tournament in India in 2019. On that occasion, it was the man in red, Eumir Marcial, who prevailed after Kumar couldn't make the final. So it should have been a rematch, but it should have been a contest, but a walkover victory for Marcial, giving him top spot on the podium. So now sharing a ring for the first time at the semi-final stage, and it's a brisk start by the man in red. Well, as is characteristic of so many Indian boxers we've seen here at Oman 2020. Ashish Kumar, very big, broad and strong at the weight. Can he make those attributes of length and size pay against the reigning World Championship silver medalist? Well, a lot of those punches caught on the gloves from Kumar. And a nice left jab poked out by the man in blue. Good work to the body after the hook upstairs was blocked. Oh, big swing and a miss from Kumar. He shook his head immediately because he knows he can't afford to leave himself open in that kind of posture. Remember, Marcial really got to work with that right hook out of the southpaw stance in the third and final round to score that stoppage win at the quarter-final stage.
Yeah, it's very hard, but can his timing and precision beat this vastly experienced man in blue from India?
Kumar going after him again with a big backhand, but short of the mark. Left hand straight down the middle out of the southpaw stance. Two right uppercuts. A case of hitting and holding from Kumar, my goodness. Held him with the left forearm and bop, bop, bop. Hit him 3 times with a shot underneath. Good right hand to the body from Kumar, and then a right hook upstairs against the World Championship silver medalist.
Marcial set his right up pretty well as well there, Ronald, but being out-punched a little bit here.
Flashing right hand, grazing the chin of Marcial from Kumar, who's growing in confidence in this round. He takes a right hand over the top out of that southpaw stance from Marcial. Then Marcial showing those superb reflexes as he comes forward with a 3-shot combination to the body. Right hook from Kumar once again. So, very good round of boxing. Both men enjoying their success. Ashish Kumar growing in confidence as the round went on. Well, Kumar grew more confident the deeper we progressed into that 3 minutes, but it's Marcial who has swept it across the board.
Swept it, yeah. Wow. Are you interested in what the judges were thinking there, Ronald? Or do you really think that Marcial done enough to win the round?
I thought Kumar perhaps deserved a share. I thought Marcial won the round, for what it's worth.
Yeah, same. I think his punches were a little bit crisper, sharper, with a little bit more weight behind them as well.
Round 2.
So into the second round then. And again, judges watching and scoring in real time. 5 judges seated around the ring at the Prince Hamza Hall. Different perspectives, of course, from the 4 different positions available. Cracking right hand followed by a left, and another jolting left hand from Kumar. Marcial looking to pull the trigger with his hands down by his pecs.
Body
And he's
shots.
coming back to work with shots from the right hand to the left rib cage.
Brilliant
of Kumar.
there, how he made Kumar miss twice. After throwing 3 shots, made the man miss. Threw 3 shots, made him miss again.
Right hook upstairs from Marcial. Kumar looking to get to work with his own right hand, but they were
lovely
caught
stuff.
by the man in red. Marcial remaining composed and looking to turn up the tempo now. But make no mistake, Kumar scored with 3 straight punches prior to those hooks he took to the body, and that's why it's been a brilliant start by both men to this second round.
Oh, Marcial really does get some pop on those uppercuts and hooks, Ronald. He really does, but look at
straight
Kumar
punching
come back,
success before a right hook from Marcial. So terrific exchanges.
They just don't look as authoritative. Kumar's punches a lot lighter in nature than the man in reds. And from sitting here, I can tell you, I would much rather take a punch from the man in blue than the man in red, because he looks so much physically more powerful. But let's not make a mistake, this is a point-scoring game, this is. And it's clean shots landed that we are looking for.
Looking for that backhand once again. We're both boxers. Backhand right cross just off the mark from Marcial, but those left hands did get through, and that left cross again, widening the eyes of the man in blue, and now he's being reduced to swinging and missing. Oh, accuracy, my goodness. Not only did Marcial respond with a series of misses, the final left hand almost hit Kumar in his kneecaps. That was incredibly low. And then left-right success as Marcial turned orthodox for a moment. Still nice bobbing and weaving in the pocket from the man in red. He takes a backhand, followed by a lead hand from Kumar. There's a backhand success once again for the man in blue, who closes the distance and checks the chin once more of Marcial.
The chopping right hand and a left hook. Good punch picking there. Man in red were on for those shots.
My goodness,
Close round.
Action-packed round. Remember, the first swept across the board in favor of Marcial. So Kumar taking it for Judge 4. It's 19 points apiece for that observer. The other 4 judges, 1, 2, 3, and 5, have this man up 20 points to 18 with 1 round to go. Well, Kumar, make no mistake, he's certainly made his presence felt in this contest.
Third and final round.
And into the third and final round we go. Ashish Kumar has had plenty of successes in his hard-hitting middleweight semi-final. Both men going through to Tokyo 2020, of course. Both boxers have outlined how much their fathers have meant to their Olympic-style boxing careers as they have punched their ticket through to their first Olympic appearance. And even though this is perhaps the most singular of individual sports, Alex, you do need that support around you from family, friends, network, village to get you to this level.
Certainly do. And if you do not have that support, it makes everything a lot harder. I would imagine I had great support, so I don't really know what it's like, but I do know top-class boxers that never had a network of support like that, and actually ended up feeling that the coaches and nutritionists and teammates were their family. And I guess that's the good thing about this sport as well. Very personal sport, Ronald.
Certainly is. And Kumar really is going for this. He's having repeated success with that backhand, both over the top and through the middle. Marcial with a flashing left hook, but he's warned for punching incorrectly. So Kumar getting onto the front foot to get after the puncher. Both men beyond punching range, trying to goad one another and lure one another in on chins that appear to be unprotected, but looking to walk the man onto a counter as Marcial tried a sneaky left hand there. Well, they're both feeling the pace because they've not only given but taken plenty as well. Left-right combination is a successful one for Kumar, coming with the left uppercut, which brings Marcial onto the front foot. Good burst of punches to the body and a left cross upstairs. And a standing count issued against Marcial. That was the other way around, wasn't it?
Yeah, surely.
It was a firefight of an exchange.
Did this not happen to Marcial before?
He got warned for punching incorrectly, and the punch dipped the Mongolian man's knees. He landed the punch in the same fashion, and he took the man out of there.
Look at that head movement from Marcial.
So he hasn't had the rub of the greens on the referees for Marcial, because the right hook that he uncoiled in his quarter-final dipped the man's knees. The referee said stop. We both assumed a standing count was coming, and the referee made the gesture not to punch with the inside of the glove. He then used the same shot to take out the man from Mongolia and progress through to the Olympics. Here he's received a standing count during a ferocious exchange.
Good left hand to the body from Marcial there. His punch selection and his punch picking's very, very good indeed. Proper world-class boxer there.
Wonderful sportsmanship exhibited between these two. Sharing a ring, remember, after the previously scheduled encounter resulted in a walkover in favor of Marcial. It's a hard-fought contest. Look at Kumar, check that forehead, which is grazed and reddened. Remember, both of these men looking to progress through to the championship final, which is scheduled for tomorrow evening. Hard-punching middleweight contest.
And the winner by split decision in the red corner.
There's confirmation of a split decision victory for Eumir Marcial, the reigning World Championship silver medalist, through to the championship final. Ashish Kumar comes away with a bronze medal here at Amman 2020, but attached to that bronze medal is a ticket to Tokyo 2020, the Olympic Games. Both of these men could well see one another later again this summer, but here today it is Marcial who goes deeper into the tournament, accumulating more ranking points, just getting a little bit of a psychological edge in the event that he and Kumar face off in the Japanese capital. A very good display indeed, very good contest, which was hugely competitive. So Marcial continues his run through the tournament. He was incredibly emotional after being named an Olympian, and that is how he has done it. A 4-1 split for Eumir Marcial, taking him through to the gold medal bout.